Suprabhadam, Margadi Day 2, Pasuram Day 2, Vaiyathu VaazlVeerghaal. So, from today, we will do a slightly different thing, a slightly changed format. The format is the following, that we will start with a story. Today's story on the title Vaiyathu VaazlVeerghaal. The idea is that, as we all know, storytelling and story listening is far more easier to learn a new concept than in any other format. In doing so, first we will do the story, followed by we will do the entire Pasuram. And that way, once you go through that, you will get the semblance of what the Pasuram on which line is coming about. And when you read or learn about it, you will find it improves and increases your grasping of the concept itself. So, with that, we will start with the story Vaiyathu VaazlVeerghaal. You will find there is something very peculiar about Aandaal's approach in storytelling. Here you find she addresses in every story uh, the entire story to a friend or group of friends. But this concept itself is not new. Probably she has copied it. She's copied it from none other than Bhagwan Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavad Gita itself is a dialogue between Bhagwan Krishna and his best friend Arjuna. Right through in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagwan Krishna addresses Arjuna to be his best friend, and many occasions he addresses Arjuna in a way that only the best friend can talk about. There are times he is very fond of Arjuna, he praises Arjuna. There are times he even shows his punitive side to Arjuna if Arjuna is going completely astray. That is possible only to a very close friend. And here, in the same way, Aandaal addresses the entire storyline to her friend or group of friends. So, in this Pasuram, Aandaal addresses her friends on the topic of how to follow the nombu, that is the vrat, the upvas, or loosely called fasting. But fasting is an incomplete understanding. English has got lots of limitations, and the word fasting means you're starving, and it doesn't make sense at all. That is not really the case. We can call it as vrat or upvas or otherwise nombu. So here she addresses her friends that, hey girls, hey little girls, please recognize you're born in the land of Bhagwan Krishna. So wherever there is Bhagwan Krishna is there, that is Vrindavan. Wherever there is Vrindavan, there is obviously Krishna. So you are born in the land of Vrindavan, and having born there, please understand, to attain him, to attain moksha, to attain Narayana, what are the steps you have to take? And how do you follow that nombu? And that is what she is attempting to explain here. In doing so, let's also try to recollect our own understanding of vrat. Typically, when somebody follows vrat, he or she kind of skips a meal or two, or maybe three meals, and maybe you follow that upvas for the right through the day and end up having a meal at the end of the day. So, what Aandaal is saying is much more than that. It is not just skipping a meal. And here she describes very beautifully. This is abstinence, totally giving away things that you relish and cherish. For example, she says, imagine that in those days and how they have followed it nicely. And she says, therefore, you should not have the very healthy, pious, and so called rich ghee. You should abstain from ghee, no ghee. You should not have milk. We will not have milk. And we will also get up early in the morning. We'll get up early in the morning and in the Brahma Muhurtam, and we will take bath. And we will not put this, kajal or eyeliner or whatever, eyelash, whatever those decorations. We will not put that. We will not think anything wrong. We will not say anything wrong. Also, we will not say anything wrong about anybody. So, besides that, we will also do the following things, that we will offer good things to ascetic, to the rishis, to the munis, to the brahmanas, to the needy, to the poor. So much so, they will say, oh, enough, we got enough of that, thank you so much. So to that level we offer, and we do that. And that is the sum total of Nombu. That is the sum total of Vrat. That you not only abstain from things which are very relishing and enjoyable to consume, and we also offer to the needy. So that is the sum total of Nombu. That is the story for today, and we'll get to the Pasuram. Vaiyathu VaazlVeerghaal நாமும் நம் பாவைக்கு வையத்து வாழ்வீர்கள் நாமும் நம் பாவைக்கு செய்யும் கிரீசைகள் கேளீரோ பார்க்கடலுள் செய்யும் கிரீசைகள் கேளீரோ பார்க்கடலுள் பையத்துயின்ற பரமனடி பாடி பையத்துயின்ற பரமனடி பாடி பையத்துயின்ற பரமனடி பாடி பையத்துயின்ற பரமனடி பாடி நெய்யுண்ணோம் பாலுண்ணோம் நாட்காலே நீராடி நெய்யுண்ணோம் பாலுண்ணோம் நாட்காலே நீராடி மையிட்டெழுதோம் மலரிட்டு நாம் முடியோம் மையிட்டெழுதோம் மலரிட்டு நாம் முடியோம் செய்யாதன செய்யோம் தீக்குறளை சென்றோதோம் செய்யாதன செய்யோம் தீக்குறளை சென்றோதோம் ஐயமும் பேச்சையும் ஆந்தனையும் கை காட்டி ஐயமும் பேச்சையும் ஆந்தனையும் கை காட்டி ஒய்யுமாறெண்ணி உகந்தேலூரெம்பாவாய். ஒய்யுமாறெண்ணி உகந்தேலூரெம்பாவாய். Aandaal Thiruvadi Sharanam, surrendering to the lotus feet of Goddess Aandaal.